everybody, and welcome back to Pokémon Desolation. I'm CPU Cyan, and today we're joined by...
Hello. Hello.
Correct. Yep. Okay, what did he say we were doing?
We're going down back to the nightclub to do a deal.
Right.
Wow. It's almost as if I remember.
Where is the nightclub?
Down. Down.
Okay, it's right there then. Here we are.
Here we are. Is he still waiting for her?
Still waiting for her.
I love this music.
This is quite the loud. Oh, we have access to this now.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, why hello. How nice of you to show up. Hey, who the hell are you? It's a private meeting and you weren't invited. Tell me you turn around and find the door. This trainer was very much invited, I'll have you know. So please, show some restraint. Come, my lovely trainer, take a seat. This isn't what we agreed to. You said it'd just be you, man. Nothing wrong with a little insurance, is there? Besides, it's not like you stuck to the rules. Seeing as you're meeting in my establishment, I would have expected you to wear something a little less underwhelming. This trainer was kind enough to do the honors. I didn't come here to party. This meeting is for business, not glamour. Business and glamour go hand in hand, something you clearly don't understand. Nevertheless, now that we've all grabbed a seat, you'd best be snappy with your business. I don't exactly have all day. Fine, let's get to it. You're Reeve, right? Part-time gym leader, part-time entrepreneur. But also, there's a bit more to you, I reckon. How about part-time evolutionary enthusiast? Yeah, I know about your little schemes back in the day. I won't lie, Reeve. We're not as ahead in that unethical evolution research as some other groups, but I have intel that you might like to know. Well. It wouldn't be the first time today that someone has asked me about evolution. My popularity is skyrocketing, but with all the wrong crowds. No offense, Sarla. Well, spill the beans then. Have it your way. It's common knowledge that the actions of that trainer Shiv set us back significantly. But the Foxes, on the other hand, they've been busy as of late. In fact, it would seem that as though they found something that is particularly important to your research on evolution. Is that so? I doubt it's something you don't already know. Please don't insult me. Hurry up and get to the point. Don't get ahead of yourself, gym leader. I don't think that ego is gonna faze me. Information like this isn't gonna come for free. You want our knowledge. We want Baron and Artem to be released. We know they were both shifted to Celia East Prison. Oh, so that's what this is about. Couple of rats in prison, huh? You were right about one thing. Bontilia really did set you back, didn't it? Look, do we have a deal or not? Let's get this done and everyone can go home happily. Making a deal with Crescent is to release high-security prisoners in exchange for unvalidated information that I might already know. Come on, even you must see the flaw in that. See it however you want, gym leader. You'd be wise to take the deal. I think not. I have no intention of completing any deals with you. So, my fellow scoundrel, unless you're planning on buying a drink from this fine establishment, I think you'd best leave. I knew it might come to this. You see, Reeve, you're gonna help me, whether you like it or not. You should have been smart enough to know that you were always outmatched. Outmatched? I know math isn't my strong suit, but I count. 4 of us and 1 of you. Maybe you want to count again, gym leader. Well, you only see 4, I see 1. Come on, really? At least show some originality. Crescent, you lot are never surprising. Fine, I'll let you have this dance. Mind giving me a hand, Sarla? I'm sure you have plenty of experience dealing with these delinquents. Oh, so he's the psychic type gym leader, got it. Sarla, huh? Yeah, that name certainly rings a bell. You've messed with us a bunch of times, haven't you? Should have known someone like you would team up with a rat like Reeve. So be it.
That's rich coming from you.
Yep. Battle time!
Unfortunately, we don't get to hear the blaring good music, the blaring remix of the Gym Leader theme.
Unfortunate.
We
Anyways,
might actually hear that during the gym fight, though. That would be something.
isn't the
Okay, I
music
admit this theme is still banging.
Isn't the music currently playing a remix of the Gen 8, Gen 9 themes?
I don't know. I just remember the Gen 8 Gym Leader theme, you know, the end part of it being really good.
What am I doing? Krampus always has permanent hail. Oh, oops. Well, oops. Alright, cool, I guess it's time to show off your new modest nature.
Oh no. Poor soul. I'm sorry,
Oh!
that's say Reggie.
No, Rodriguez. There's also a 6v6, which is a little worrying on my part, but otherwise.
Oh god, we're gonna have a 12v12 on our hands.
No, it's
Sorry,
fine.
12v6.
Don't worry about it. Nah. Drop the beat! Out. And also drop me, apparently. Uh-oh. Oh, great. Tauros is wonderful. Great.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have used Revenge on Grumblo.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Not Grumblo, but...
Huh!
Oh, that's annoying. It has a focus slash, okay.
It's fine, we got this.
Oh yeah, Akita's here.
Galarian Slowking! Cool. Oof. Uh-oh. Great.
Alright, we need to start taking this seriously from now on.
Damn it. This wasn't meant to happen. I've always taken this seriously. If you hadn't turned up in the middle of our meeting. Ah! Damn it! Come on, is that all you had to throw at us? I expected more from Crescent. You haven't learned it all, have you? I shouldn't be surprised. Doesn't matter what you think, Reeve. This whole encounter, it's meaningless. To be fair, I knew this would be a waste of time. That's one way of putting it. So smug. We'll see how long that lasts. We're getting our leaders back, whether you like it or not. You had your chance to let this go peacefully, Reeve. Whatever happens next, that's on you. Come on, let's get out of here. Well, I suppose I should be glad that you turned up. I won't lie, Sarla, you really held your own out there. You're much more preferable than Ava, at least. So, they know where we are keeping Baron and Artem, hmm? Huh. That will be problematic. Are you familiar with Artem, Sarla? He is Crescent's highest acting lieutenant, and leads Crescent alongside Baron. He is a dedicated researcher, specializing in the Beamer Grid. Of course, he was gone for a long time, and only recently returned to find himself in Bountilia, surrounded by policemen. Yet for such an intelligent figure to be so easily caught, something doesn't quite add up. Whatever the case, you've all taken quite the interest in evolution, haven't you? I can only suppose that Crescent and the Foxes aren't aware of Darkrai, but for how long? It seems my... Oops. Nevertheless, a deal is a deal. So I won't waste your time further. Let's head back and meet your friends. And please, don't dawdle.
Alright, healing time.
Wherever that could be.
We should have read the book.
Book?
There was a Pokemon that...
Can't read it.
Oh, that's annoying.
Ditched once more. I wonder where they all have ended up. Seriously, not like
the office.
Huh?
Back at the office.
That would be the
Up.
I'm aware. I know where it is. Yep. Sarla, you're back. Took your time, huh? Been bored out of my mind waiting. Better late than never. Come on, take a seat. So I think it'd be wise to mention the fact that Ava is gone. She clearly didn't have the level of patience that you did, Nova. Which, to be fair, is surprising in itself. I'm flattered. Ava doesn't strike me as the kind to sit around patiently and wait, so you shouldn't be surprised. If she wants to search for clues on her own, let her. There's no point in waiting after all. Now that Sarla's back, we may as well get to business. You really made the assumption that you hold all the cards, didn't you? That you get to make all the decisions here. Ava and Sarla may trust you, but I do not. We're all on the same side here, Eve. Evidence continues to point to the contrary. I'd prefer to wait until Ava returns, of course, but a deal is a deal, I suppose. Sarla, while I don't trust Nova, I do believe that I can trust you. Your intentions, at the very least, I believe in. Fine. The situation is soon to be out of my control anyway. I'll keep my side of the deal and tell you both what I can. Even if I don't necessarily trust Nova. Where to even begin? I suppose that's the only logical way to go about this. I may as well start from the beginning then. Perfection evolution, as dubbed by Crescent and Fox scientists, occurs when a powerful bond is created by the trainer and their Pokémon. Instances of such a form were first described a few hundred years ago, when a band of explorers scoured the Ayrith region for the first time. These explorers were the most elite of the elite when it came to the taming of Pokémon. Furthermore, these explorers had spent their entire lives training together and had formed an unbreakable brotherhood. Curiously enough, these trainers only carried one Pokémon each during their travels. Although with how powerful they were made to be, why would any more be necessary? Upon discovering Ayrith, they rejoiced. Such a discovery would certainly bring riches to themselves and their families. So of course they prospered, for a time. As even in the face of great adversity, this band of trainers held fast. Okay, fascinating. But Reeve, I'll be honest with you. What exactly does this have to do with perfection? We need answers, not fairy tales. Come now, show some patience. I'm getting there, alright. Obviously, things weren't perfect forever. In their travels, they found something. A relic of sort. That remains undocumented to this day. Whatever they found, it was enough to drive these explorers apart. These trainers were both brothers. These trainers who were brothers.
And who would never
These
turn
are
on each
trainers
other.
who were brothers and would never turn on each other. Until they all wanted the same thing. And so they fought. In fighting over this relic, they were otherwise alone. Alone apart from their Pokémon. They had nothing but their Pokémon. We get it, Reeve. Come on, cut to the chase. It was written that after years of fighting and further isolation, the explorers had sunk into the pits of what humanity had to offer. They reached a complete state of desolation and were completely hopeless.
Hey!
Yet that wasn't the end. As just before each trainer perished, their Pokémon changed, and in a display of brilliant radiance, the Pokémon achieved a new form, beyond what was previously thought to be possible. Perfection. Hopelessness? You're telling me that the key to achieving perfection is being hopeless? Not exactly. The key to perfection is, rather, impossibility. Consider yourself in a situation with odds that are so insurmountable that only the impossible would save you. Perfection is that impossibility. You have to be in an unwinnable situation, yeah? Then, what about Darkrai? It's obviously not in a perfection state currently, but the way it spoke to me in the dream, I am almost certain it must have at least once before. You may be right. Judging from its ability to create such a vast dream, and to develop its consciousness to the degree you have described, I don't think it's unreasonable to believe that it has reached perfection before. Somehow, at least. Even so, you need to have an incredibly strong trainer bond, right? Darkrai clearly doesn't have one of those. Indeed. And furthermore, there is one other confounder. Due to the nature of the circumstances required to create this perfect bond, it isn't so much a temporary form. as it is a Pokemon's most true evolutionary state. Once a bond that can bring about perfection is created, it is equally hard to break. Darkrai is very clearly not in a perfection state. Unfortunately, that's all I know when it comes to perfection. Wait, what? Seriously? That's it? That was just a fairy tale! How does that help us at all? Perfection is barely known of, Nova. I'm sorry, but if you need to know more, then you'll need to find someone else. Because I don't have the information that you seek. Someone else? Seriously? You have some nerve, huh? Leading us on that chase, and giving us nothing to show for it. I needed your help, and I told you what I knew. That was the bargain, and I kept to it. It would have helped if you actually knew something. Who the hell else is supposed to help us, huh? Well, that's where I have some information that might be helpful. I knew there was more to this. It's a strange way of showing gratitude. Anyway, I know someone who may be able to help. There is one particular scientist who knows far more about this form of evolution than I. He works with the Black Foxes and pioneers their research on perfection. His name, Waldenhall. That name doesn't mean anything to me, but the Foxes. Sure enough, I can work with that. Any chance you know where to find this chap? Or would that be asking too much of you? You're already pushing it, Nova. Unfortunately, I have nothing more to give you. Figures. I told you everything I know. However, for someone like you, that'll never be enough. Waldenhall. I don't know where to find him. Not anymore. I guess we're back at square one then, huh? Except, instead of finding one anomaly, we have to find another. I can tell you're hiding something, Reeve. Keep in mind that whatever it is, it'll have consequences for us all. Let's go, Sarla. There's nothing left for us here. Sarla, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, the situation is more complicated than I would like to admit. I wish it could have been of more help, but sometimes that's just how it is. Perfection is something that should have remained forgotten. Although its origins are pure and virtuous, the results have always been disastrous. It was not meant to be found. Whatever the case, please feel free to explore my city. Make yourself at home as much as you can. Everything will work itself out. I'm sure we'll be in touch, Sarla. I've heard a few things about Waldenhall, you know. You and Nova better not take him lightly. Okay, then.
Goddamn. So, is this when we go to the place for the true ending?
I don't know. I don't know. Meanwhile...
back with these idiots. Well. And Garrett, of course. This is one of the last spots, huh?
Oh, you actually came. I didn't know you were capable of leaving these sewers.
The difference is, unlike Celia, your whole damn city's a sewer. It's almost comical someone like you can get put in charge of a whole city. You know, when you can barely look after yourself.
Looks like someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I didn't realize coming into a big new city would be so intimidating for you.
Let's just get this over with, alright? So this is the spot, right?
Yeah, this is one of the last spots that Darkrai took Sarla. It's kind of scary.
Scary? What do you mean?
I mean, Darkrai was standing right here, right? Here, in Ayrith, in my city, with all these innocent people. All these defenseless people.
You know, every city has their fair share of bad guys. These people are always in danger from one thing or another. This time, in my eyes, it's no different. We'll sort all this stuff out and get on with life, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, stop your moping. What have you found so far, anyway?
Well, nothing really. I've just been searching through these, but I found nothing at all. There's just no trace of anything.
Well, that just means we ain't looking hard enough. If we put our minds to it, I'm sure some will pop up.
That's easy for you to say. You only just got here.
Try not to focus on the details, yeah? It is a waste of brain power you should be using to find clues. Not that you have much brain power left.
You're really selling yourself, huh? You could really help your cause by, actually getting to work.
I mean, hey, I've got a rep to uphold, you know?
Less talk, more searching, yeah? You've covered literally no ground.
Ugh, tough crowd, huh? Whatever, I guess. Oh, what's this?
What's up? Did you find something, or are you just pulling my leg again?
No, I found some. It's just a wee bit of folded paper tucked under one of the tiles. Something like this wouldn't be here by accident, right?
And? What does it say? Stop leaving me in suspense, Garrett. Chances are, it's nothing.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Wait, what? It just says find water. I can't say that name.
Waldenhall.
Waldenhall. Thanks, Shiv.
Wow. Well, that wasn't exactly
Hey,
inspiring
Shiv.
information, huh? Besides, it's not like we exactly know where the foxes disappeared off to. And without my powers, damn it. I really don't know where to look, Sarla. If we can't find the foxes, we can't figure out how to stop Darkrai. If only we could just look straight into Darkrai's head and skip everything in between. Unless... I just had a thought. Perhaps we're looking at this the wrong way, Sarla. Darkrai, the foxes, it's all related, right? We don't have any leads on where the foxes could be, but there might be one on where to find Darkrai. Somewhere that we haven't thought about looking. Darkrai and the twins, they're somewhere in Ayrith, right? And if I'm correct, that leaves a goldmine of information potentially unprotected, back where this all started. Everyone was so obsessed with escaping the dream in the first place, making it the last place Darkrai would expect us to look. If we want to figure all this out, we need to go to the dreamscape. The absolute wealth of information in those ruins is our best shot. The dreamscape is where Darkrai pondered upon all of its plans. It's not unreasonable to think that it left something behind. I know you've been there too many times to count, Sarla, and I know what kind of impact that has on a trainer, but I don't know how else we'll find what we need. Whatever the case, we'd best talk about this elsewhere. Meet me at the manor, we'll work out a plan from there.
We can go say hi to Gardevoir.
Yep. Back to the manor! Down.
What's up, Gardy?
Gonna heal up first. Now, where could they have gone?
Talk to the Gardevoir.
Ah, yes, the only place we ever go to. You...
God
what?
damn it.
Are you crazy? You take Starla back to the dream, on a hunch. This is why I didn't trust you to begin with. Typical that you'd wait for me to leave before coming up with this crap. Oh, Starla, you came back at the perfect moment. And I can see that Nova's actually nuts. Contrary to your beliefs, Ava, this time is different. The whole situation has changed. It's the dream. As far as I remember, the lot of you barely made it out. You might be right, but again, the dream isn't the same as before. It's not as dangerous, for one. Darkrai isn't there to keep an eye on things, right? Besides, Sarla has been there plenty of times already, and it has almost no effect. What's one more trip? Seriously? How can you even think that? There's no way we're sending Sarla back to the dream again. Not after what happened last time. You and I both know it's too risky. Typical. I suppose you must have a better idea then. With all the evidence you've found on your little adventure, I do have some information, actually. While you were mucking around here, Garrett found a note from one of the locations Darkrai took Sarla. The high-rise apartments in Blackview City. It said to find Waldenhall. Whoever wrote it has to know something. Wait, what? A note from Blackview? Does that mean... Could it be Darkrai trying to deceive us? Or perhaps Shiv. He might be... No. Whatever the case, it makes no difference. Reeve told us the same thing, to find this Waldenhall guy. But we definitely aren't going to find him here. There's still time for this. We don't have to rush into anything to find Darkrai. Especially not in the dream. Is there time, really? This is the Darkrai that conjured the entire dream, Ava. What do you think I could do to Ayrith, then? We can't screw around here and wait. That's easy for you to say, considering that it's Sarla who's going. I can't believe this. Fine, you keep telling me to earn your trust, right? Then let's not allow Sarla to go to the Dreamscape alone. Instead, I'll be going with them. Right. So if Sarla gets stuck there, you'll get stuck too. Yet that makes me feel so much better. Damn it, I can't keep lying to myself. If we don't take risks, stop Darkrai, how will we even make a dent? Eva, please listen to me. I'm here to help you guys, okay? After everything that's happened, I want to stop Darkrai. I want to help Shiv. I can't force myself to trust you, and I don't like this, but you're right. This is our best shot. Fine, we'll do it. The Dreamscape. It's the last place that Darkrai would expect us to go, which means there must be something to find. So then, do it. Head to the Dreamscape and dig up what you can. Just don't come back empty-handed. The rest of us will stay here and get some answers, one way or another. It feels good to be in agreement for once. Don't expect that feeling to last. I'm sure you'll screw up soon enough. Sarla, I'm sorry about all this. You just seem to have a knack of being thrown right into the middle, huh? I wish we got more of a chance to talk. Just stay safe, okay? I'll be in touch. Nova, I know you're trying to help us. I know you're trying to do the right thing. Just make it count, okay? And then there were two. Well, you heard the lady. Let's not waste any time, huh? Come on, let's get sleeping. I still feel like my powers are disappearing, you know? As weird as it is to say, I feel like entering the Dreamscape is one of the only things I have left. Alright then. Let's go back to the Dreamscape. I won't lie, it feels good to be back. Of course, this was my house after all, before you frisked it away. Although, was it really? With Darkrai pulling the strings of my life, who's to say that anything I owned was truly my own? Now that I'm back, I want to make the most of what I've got, you know? Whatever the case, I won't get to own anything if we don't get to work. Come on, let's get to it. Although, I'm taking the bed. You can sleep on the couch for all I care. Oh, did you think you were calling the shots? Come on, Sarla, get in line. Besides, the couches are comfy enough.
Up yours.
I'm sleeping in the bed. Damn it.
We should go talk to the God of
You know,
War.
I really was serious about making amends, although I can't really do it while you're standing over me watching me sleep. Don't you have, like, a couch? Seriously, Sarla.
Couch.
Couch! Spring is poking
Couch.
through the bottom of this couch. Perhaps not the most comfortable to sleep on. This
That's the
one,
most
then?
comfortable kind of couch.
Sure, I'm sleeping on this couch.
If I'm not getting impaled on a couch, I'm not sleeping.
Shiv. Please, just wait for me. I'll find you.
You look at that potted plant.
No matter what.
That's a potted plant.
The true evil all along.
I thought you were gone. Yet here you remain. Meanwhile, in our universe.
Meanwhile.
Bone you voice, Amelia.
He's late. I shouldn't be surprised, really. If I were him, I wouldn't come at all.
Amelia, this isn't right. Lilith is gone, but our goals shouldn't change. We still need him.
We need him? No, dearest Hardy, you needed him. The Fox, however, no. You need to learn how all this works, and you need to learn fast. We're not a charity case for lost researchers. The Fox are meant to be powerful, not skulk around the shadows waiting for a thingy. Miracle. We're certainly will live up to our ideals with lab reports and calculations. It's time for change.
He did a lot for the Foxes, for everyone in this organization.
And we no longer require his services now. Uh-huh. Besides, Hardy, we don't even know where his allegiance lies. You only trusted Lilith. Now that she's gone, can we really trust him? Trust is earned, Hardy. We earned his, and he certainly hasn't earned ours. It's time to move on. Oh, hey, look. It's the fella. Well, well. Look what the cat dragged in. Took you long enough.
Amelia! I wish I could say it's a pleasure!
Oh, God.
Ye gods, they're both jackasses. Well, of course, it's not. You certainly took your time to come here, didn't you?
As I'm sure you are well aware, my research takes priority. I shouldn't be wasting this precious time playing audience to you. And even if at least understood the nature of this research and the importance of its secrecy, my very being here jeopardizes everything.
What's
Lilith
that?
this, Lilith that. Lilith these nuts. I've heard her names more times than I can count today. Let me make things very clear to you. Lilith is dead. She's not coming back, which leaves me in charge. As leader of the Black Foxes, I believe it's time for things to change around here.
So that's what this is about. I suspected as much.
You're a smarty. I know you saw this coming.
I'm a
Your
skittle.
research has yielded almost nothing, you M&M, and pulls research away from what is required. Important to us. Power. I'm done rightfully waiting for what's rightfully mine. Furthermore, your insubordination only causes our followers' eyes to stray from the path I have laid out for us. As preposterous as it is, many foxes believe you were the rightful heir after Lilith left. This trade I set upon was meant for you? How laughable.
Well, it seems that the taste of power has made you even more immature. I'm disappointed that you think you care about this political struggle of yours. My research is always one sec, voice not. Okay, wait.
The struggle is real.
Brother! My research is always has remained paramount. Our arrangement benefits us both of me, so there's no need to further complicate it. That's the voice.
You're right, of course. You represent benefit to Lilith. Less so to me. Fraction and evolution is a lot of it. It never really bothered me so much anyway. However, what does bother me is your place in this organization. I don't have my authority challenged by you anymore. Don't worry, nothing personnel, kid.
Amelia, this isn't what we...
Oh, hey, is that the Dreamscape battle theme? Not bad. Try to hardy. Wait, I can hear the audio?
Yep.
I'm streaming
No
the video.
way.
I'm streaming the actual game.
Oh, this is a huge step forward in technology.
So I suppose that you're in on this as well, Hardy! Despite everything I've done for you and your precious Zoroark!
How's that mask staying on his face anyway?
Please, you don't want to know.
Magnets?
It doesn't matter in the slightest! It's just super glued on.
It's super
Despite
good in his hand.
Amelia's thirst for chaos, she knows that that's the mistake. Her words are hollow night. We are on the brink of discovering something great. You'd both do well to bear witness. You get it? Bear. Like, you know, like a bear.
Like Luxray?
Like my Luxray. It identifies as a bear. Perfection this time is what we have in our hands will change the future, not just for the foxes, but for all humankind. I have no intention of overthrowing this organization or taking your so-called throne, as long as our goals remain aligned. We both know what you want, Amelia, and we both know that this is the only way. Research must go on, and Lilith understood its value. I trust that you will do the same. If you choose a different path, however, my research will find a way to continue, even without you. Amelia, we're already so close. Let's just finish what we started, then we'll take the foxes from there.
Damn it!
Amelia?
You're just getting everything nice, and you know it. This operation was starting to show its cracks. But please indulge me. Let the show go on.
Well then, shall we get to work?
Where to then, Waldenhall?
South.
We're going on a tropical vacation? Works for me. Is that fucking Pocoyo?
Wait, I can still use the soundboard sounds from different servers just by not having Nitro anymore?
Pocoyo?
Strange.
Damn.
Anyways,
Griff
thank
got
you all
Nitro
so
too.
much. Thank you all so much for watching. I've been CPU Cyan, and we'll see you all in the next episode. Ciao!